Do you know that mistakes are part of learning? Mistakes are lessons. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone. Both young, the adults, the youth, the teenagers. Everybody makes mistakes. And as a teenager that is hearing this, or as a youth you are, it's normal to stumble as you navigate through life. It is normal to feel discouraged. It is normal to make one mistake or the other. But instead of being discouraged by failure, in your journey of life, you must meet potholes. You must stumble. Go and ask the most successful people you know. They have made numerous mistakes in their journey to greatness, but they didn't give up. Rather, they used their experiences to do better. Now, we understand that people see mistakes as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But here's the truth. Mistakes are actually opportunities in disguise. They are natural part of life. And as teenagers especially, you are in a phase where you are learning, you are growing, and you are trying new things. Mistakes are not something to be afraid of. They are lessons. They help you become stronger. They help you become wiser and more resilient. Now, let's talk about why mistakes are valuable, how to embrace them, and how they can help you become successful in life. I want you to understand that everyone makes mistakes, both young and adults. Your parents make mistakes. Children make mistakes. As long as you are a human, you are bound to make mistakes. So no one is perfect. And no one gets everything right on their first try. Whether you are a student, an athletics, or even an adult with years of experience, mistakes are an inevitable part of life, and it's very okay. Now, as a teenager, you are navigating new experiences, whether it's figuring out friendship, handling schoolwork, trying new activities, or making decisions about your future. You are about to make mistakes along the way. And that's perfectly normal. What is important is not that you make mistake, but how you respond to it. Take a moment to think about the most successful people you know, the wealthy people you admire. I can guarantee that they all have made mistakes in the past. But instead of letting those mistakes hold them back, they learned from them and they kept moving forward. Another reason why mistakes are valuable is because they give you opportunity for growth. Let's reframe how we think about mistakes. Instead of seeing mistakes as failures, what if we see them as opportunity for growth? Mistakes teach you what doesn't work. They give you a chance to adjust, a chance to improve, and come back stronger. Successful people are not the ones who never make mistakes. They are the ones who learn from their mistakes. They take those lessons and use them to become better, more effective, and more resilient. Another great way again to learn is by observing the mistakes of others. If somebody around you had made mistakes before, you cannot make that kind of mistake if you are sensitive to it. You don't have to experience every failure yourself to gain wisdom. Pay attention to the people around you, whether it's friends, family, or even famous figures. What mistakes have they made? How did they respond? And what can you learn from their experiences? For example, if you know someone who didn't prepare well for an important exam and failed, you can take that as a reminder to put you in the effort beforehand. You don't need to make the same mistakes to benefit from the lesson. History is full of people who have made big mistakes and bounced back stronger. Consider somebody like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before he successfully invented the light bulb. When he was asked about his failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is very powerful. It's about seeing mistakes as stepping stones on the path to success. So let's talk about how to handle mistakes. What do you do when you make mistakes? Let's break it down into a few steps. Number one, take responsibility. Own up to your mistake. Don't try to hide it or to blame others. Acknowledging that something went wrong shows maturity. Two, and it allows you to learn from it. Reflect what went wrong. After taking responsibility for your mistake, take a moment to reflect on what happened. Why did it happen? What could you have done differently? Understanding the root cause cause of the mistake is very important to avoiding it in the future. 3, learn from the mistake. After understanding what went wrong, stay focused on the lesson. What has this mistake taught you? Whether it's about time management, decision making, or problem solving, every mistake has a valuable lesson attached to it. 4, move forward. Finally and importantly, keep moving forward. Don't dwell on the mistake or let it define you. Use what you have learned to make better decisions next time. And remember, you are one step closer to success because of that experience. Mistakes build resilience. One of the greatest benefits of making mistakes, life isn't always smooth, and there will be times when things don't go as planned. But the more mistakes you make, the better you get at bouncing back. This is what resilience is all about. Being able to recover from setbacks and keep pushing forward. Over time, you will notice that the lessons you learn from mistakes are often more impactful than the ones you learn from success. Success feels great, but it's often in the moment of failure that we gain the most wisdom. Each mistake you make shapes you into a more thoughtful, more capable, and more resilient person. Just understand that mistakes are part of the journey. Yes, towards your journey of success. You can't succeed in life without making mistakes. So don't avoid. Most people are not trying new things because of fear of making mistakes. Parents should also encourage their children to try new things. Don't scold your children at every damn mistake they make. No, because mistakes are opportunity to learn. Mistakes are part of lessons. Make your children to understand that mistakes are not something to be scared of. They are opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become better. Each mistake brings you closer to achieving your goals, closer to achieving your dreams. In this journey of life, just have this thing in mind, that mistake is a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to your success.
Yes, every mistake you make in the past, if you watch, you find out that you can't make such mistakes again because you have learned some lessons. So always remember that every mistake brings you one step closer to achieving your goals.
Please do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. You can as well share this with your beloved ones, especially teenagers around you.
And if you have contribution, do well to leave it in the comment section because no one is island of knowledge. Thank you for taking your time. God bless you.